Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip, and this dumb man is not prepared for where we are about to go. We are going to Lakeside. The sun is going to be beautiful, and may want to take off the scarf at least. Anyway, the teams that are going with us are Killing or Dribble Children, or CAT, in red, and 9 Men in Gibus in blue. For Gibus, we have Snaz, or Snaz, as I'm going to call him, is Doman. Lost Star is Spy Scraze, or S-Craze. I don't know, is going to be Pyro. Dust is Heavy. Billy is going to be Engineer. Fluff is Scout. Joe T is Medic. Waifu is Sniper, and Patty is Soldier. Over on Cat, we have Ace is Dumbaman, Yellow Quiet is Medic, Whacker is Pyro, Rick OS is Engineer, Ziggy is Sniper, Melon is Heavy, Kirby is going to be Scout, Ahmed is Spy, and I'm not sure about that last name, but he is Soldier. So let's get going. So Sinaz, see what you have here for your rollout. We are on Lakeside. As I said, this is European Steel Division of Highlander, two teams that I'm really excited. I heard this was a great match, so no spoilers, but should be fun. Sinaz getting out there relatively quickly, putting down a lot of sticks on the choke right there. He knows that the combo is coming out there, and definitely predicted correctly on the Yellow Quiet, taking some damage right there. And Scout coming in behind, hoping to clean up on Yellow Quiet, but it looks like Fluff was taken down, but doesn't matter. Sinaz connects with a pill to take out Yellow Quiet, gonna buy his men a huge advantage. If the blue team can keep their players alive, Ahmed has something to say about that and takes down the Heavy, so no Heavy for this crits, I think it is, that the medic is rolling out. So let's get on the Joe cam. Yeah, it is crits, so don't necessarily need that Heavy, but you would like that protection when you're taking in your demo man. Oh, but you definitely don't want to hear the Spy. So 9 Men in Gibus not performing as perfectly as they could in terms of this execution. They're going to have to get this crits perfectly out. Sinaz does get the crits, moving in to try to take down the combo, does take down the Heavy, and there goes Ace and Melon, and wow, just chaos everywhere. Meanwhile, Yellow Quiet did go down before that, so Medic still down for poor Team Cat. Having trouble keeping that Medic alive obviously is not going to be good for the Killing Adorable Teenagers. The email I got said their name was Killing Adorable Children, but the UGC website says they're Killing Adorable Teenagers. So I think I'm more okay with Killing Adorable Teenagers because there's less adorable teenagers in the world. Or maybe anyway, whatever. Either way, I do not support killing anything adorable. We just want to get in the Ahmed camp because he's been the only one really doing lots of work, and Spy can also have a heyday and just have a lot of fun here on Lakeside. But Kirby's also getting in there and they're trying to have a little bit of fun coming back and taking the point for his team. Not having a lot of support right here, and he's going to be covered in that fire taken out by some Mad Milk, a little scout on scout action, but really there's no support right here from Cat. Their medic went down again, and here comes the charge call out of blue. So they do manage to protect the point barely despite Kirby's best efforts, but you really need the rest of your team in there. Ahmed though is on the prowl, and he does go down, so S-Craze some nice defense of his medic. We'll see. In comes the Heavy all by himself, just trying to cap this point with his enormous amount of health, but not gonna happen. The crits goes off, and Sinaz takes down Melon. We'll see if this crits can do any more damage, but looks like Sinaz is just gonna back up and just stay alive for now. Kirby, though, going to come back in and finish off what he started because blue team did not push forward with that crit. So I'm thinking they probably could have done a little bit more with that crits, but it looked like they just... oh, it looks like Joe T took a ton of damage, so they did not want to jeopardize their medic's health or life. Both, pretty much. So we will have about 2 minutes and 30 seconds for Cat to continue holding on to the point, whereas 9 Men in Gibus looking pretty good with 1 minute and 6 seconds left. We do have a Spy coming in from 9 Men in Gibus trying to get some action going on, but Lost is, what's his name, Lost Star, I think? Yes, Lost Star, not able to do anything right there. Heard Billy, the Engineer, go down, and Ace is in here trying to get some stickies behind, but he's not able to take out the combo, and the crits comes in and cleans up on point. I was on the wrong demo man cam, of course, but Joti did go down after that crits were off, so that's going to be one good thing, but there's only one up right now for Red. Oh, absolute devastation. Cat team just not able to hold a good defense right there, even though they were pretty close to Uber right there. I don't know if it was a drop, but it was close enough. They are running that Uber gun, and still on that Uber gun. Blue really needs to push up and take advantage of this near wipe, but they really haven't. As you can see from the outlines, Blue is kind of scattered. Where's the combo? They are nowhere to be found. But we do have the soldiers here on the barracks, which is going to be good to keep pressuring the sniper, but he does go down. But look, meanwhile, Cat is just pushing in here like crazy. They know they don't have a lot of time, so they're absolutely doing the right thing. The thing is, where is 9 men in Gibus? Looks like they're holding back, and I really don't agree with this combo's decision. Looks like Joe T is at full health, and if not, you have that heavy sandwich. At least you would hope that that's what the heavy is running. But Dust doesn't want to be very aggressive right here, and they're just going to wait for that crits one more time to come in and clear out the point like they did last time and see how that goes. What they have to be wary of is this Uber is going to be ready. Yellow Quiet survived. He is wanting to survive, definitely, in and out of the bathhouse with his pyro on him. He is, Spy spotted out right there. Ahmed is not going to be able to survive. Oh, that's Lost Star, I'm sorry. He is going down, so Medic is alive and feeling invulnerable right now. We'll see. Oh, I should not have said anything. I apologize, Yellow Quiet. Uber dropped right there. Amazing news for 9 men in Gibuses. Mean Dog does take out that heavy, but doesn't matter. The rest of the team is alive, and there's this crits ready to go. Are they even gonna? They don't even need to pop it right now. Just gonna push forward some of these other classes because Demo Man is nowhere to be seen. So that crits is probably gonna go off on him in the last few seconds. There we go. Here is Sinaz. Generally, you don't want to crits the pyro, but no, here comes a crits. Oh, such a closed and tight spot right there in the bathhouse. Just everybody going down. Oh my goodness, absolute devastation again coming from that crits from 9 men in Gibus. They may wear the Gibus, but they can definitely rock that crits. Excellent work right there, and they will be able to finish holding on to this point. And you know what? I don't think any of them are wearing... we have 1 Gibus. Okay, that's enough. So anyway, that finishes up the first round. Let's get on the Kirby cam and see what he does. Because if you remember last round, he was very quick in getting behind the lines, putting some pressure on the medic. He did go down. Where's that Fluff? I think both scouts have been pretty good at trying to get in behind these lines and put pressure on that med. Kirby is not going to be able to do it with that hole in his head. At least I don't think so. In comes Red. They're just going to be very aggressive and push through. They have this Uber gun still, whereas I think Blue is still on that crits. And oh man, this medic is so paranoid right now. Out comes the Uber Saw, and Billy takes out Ahmed right there with a Frontier Justice, I believe he's running. Meanwhile, Red on the point, able to stack it with tons of players. They will cap it first this time. We'll see how that goes for them. They're going to have to watch out for this crits. They gotta know that crits is there, but they didn't. And that's another really close to Uber drop right there for Yellow Quiet. The crits is just completely owning blue players right now, but it doesn't mean anything unless you get... crits is completely owning red players right now, sorry about that. And but blue needs to take advantage of that, get onto the point, and that's what they're finally doing right now. So we will see if they can continue this cap, but looks like there's enough of a defense here. Rico's did go down to a headshot, so Waifu tried to clear up the point for the rest of his team to push forward, and now they finally are doing it. These heavier classes are coming in. Gotta watch out for that sneaky spy. Oh no! Oh no, Ahmed is just going crazy. He's got 2k just in that few seconds, and he's getting the heals too. Oh no, he takes down Joe T. Oh my goodness, Ahmed with some huge picks. Look, right now he is tied for first on the server in points. He is having a nice time right here. We'll see if Lost Star can't do anything. He's just going to camp the telly for a little bit. Why not? Get your tent and make a fire, because it's telly camping time. But so far, Blue, even with the great success and domination they've had in this round, do not have the point. And great news for Cat. They have an Uber ready to go, but bad news, their medic is all alone and players just dropping everywhere. It's so paranoid. More bad news, Lost Star is right behind you. This incoming stab is imminent. I would think Lost Star just biding his time. No! Oh my goodness, he waited too long, and then the heavy showed up to ruin the party. This Uber is ready to go. Yellow Quiet has to stay alive, but there's a sniper right there. He needs to pop it immediately. Does, and let's see if they can do anything with this Uber. It's the first Uber of the game for them, but just this air blasting coming out is amazing from Blue Pyro right there. They do finally get back on the point, but Blue Pyro is still alive wherever he is. He was able to get out of there. Red team able to defend. Blue just not getting in there at all. Absolutely ridiculous. So Red with a very stellar defense right here. They're keeping Yellow Quiet on the point though, which is a little risky. because it can easily be spammed. Running around, you do try to keep in motion, you could try to keep behind these fences, but it's very easy to just air and slip your head out there. However, Sniper did go down, so Waifu is gone. Oh man! Oh man, who was that? That was Grace and Sinaz getting in behind the lines to prevent anything, but oh, Sinaz taking out Yellow Quiet as well. So we'll see. These red players are dying very rapidly, but look at that. That is a air stab, takes down poor Dust, and it looks like red is going to be able to continue presence on the point. Yellow Quiet did go down, but having that heavy stay alive, even though with only 35 health, may be the difference maker. Oh, if he can get in here in time. He's got that sandwich. In comes, and he has that soldier, and you know, that engineer. Why not? And that's going to be the protection that Cat needs to control this round. Yes, indeed. It is a 1-2-1. So some great close stuff coming on. Actually, did Blue even cap that time? They didn't. After looking so dominant with those crits, and in the first round, they just weren't able to cap. Really interesting, really great defense out of Cat. And now we know that the trick for them is to cap first. Let's see if they can do it. Gonna watch Ace out here on his rollout. Got out to mid a little bit slower than his opposing demo man, putting a bunch of stickies on the point, not really focusing them anywhere, just putting a little damage down, trying to take out that Pyro. Pyro did go out. Meanwhile, nobody from Red Team has died, being very aggressive, but very smart in their aggression, it looks like, as Blue Team is just kind of falling in front of them, falling away from them, as some good picks are happening right there. And look, okay, first, now they finally lose their first member. Cat loses their soldier for the first casualty of the round for them, so that's absolutely ridiculous. They were able to stay alive that long and take the point. It's not like they're playing passive, they're being very aggressive, which is what they decided they need to do. Patty trying to go in for a bomb right there, very difficult when the medic has this protection. Don't forget, you can stand on top of these towers, so that's always a bit of fun. I read in the in-game chat that I think Patty is playing without a loadout, so he was pretty bummed he didn't have his rocket jumper. So that could be a factor. Maybe he was planning on doing that, but looks like he's stuck with the original for now. Let's get on the Joe T cam. We have this Crits ready to go. That means we have to get on the Sinaz cam. Crits is almost ready. That Uber is ready and waiting. Right now, you also want to watch the Sniper, but it's so exciting because so much things can go on right now. Yellow Quiet did pop as Uber took a ton of damage. It had to be from a sniper shot. Joe T is just waiting to pop this Crits. Knows that Uber is on the point. Oh my goodness, Yellow Quiet is so hurt right now. This Crits has to come out now, and it does. Takes out the Scout. No, who's still jumping everywhere. Goes into the bathhouse. Where did Yellow Quiet go? And he actually is already down, so Sinaz doesn't even have to track down the med in that because his team was already successful in taking out that very hurt medic. So the Uber did go off, but looks like the Crits is going to have the last say in this exchange. Alright, let's see how Red decides to regroup after that. They're looking pretty aggressive right here. Actually kind of pushing, not kind of, they are pushing into point. No discernible advantage. It's a Pyro right now pretty much in the Scout. In comes a Heavy for some reinforcements, and here comes a Soldier. They're just going to try for a soft push right here. Joe T did go down, so without that medic, Blue is not going to be able to hold these front lines. Also losing their Heavy as well. So some nice decision making from Cat. They're very aware of the players that the other team had up, and aware that we could take this without an Uber. So nice work from killing adorable teenagers. They do have this Uber. We'll see what they decide to do with it, because Blue is not very close, so they could be aggressive with it. And oh, just out of the corner of the camera, you could see Joe T going down to a headshot, so no medic right now. Might as well pop that Uber, keep those Ubers even. But with 60 seconds left, you might just want, looks like they're just going to save it and wait for Blue's last minute push, which is not a bad idea. We'll keep an eye on that Uber charge, see if they do end up forcing it. If Blue could force it, that'd be huge. But look at this, more heals. Oh man, and Joe T is just being way too nice right here. He is probably going to go down unless somebody can come in and help him out. Finally, Scrace comes in and helps him out, but look how much time that already wasted. Only 30 seconds left, and that Spy doing a good job just keeping that medic scared and running around and not charging. Maybe the difference maker right here. Did lose the Heavy. Melon went down to a headshot right there, but that Uber is still on, and there is an engineer to heal, and when there's an engie to heal, you can totally defend this. Go! Probably not the best idea, but they do end up having the Demoman there can't get any stickies down and any kills. Just is taking out the bottle at this point. No, it's the Caber gets the kill on Dust, but the rest of blue team gets in here. Spotting the point is helping stop at the cap for a little bit, as well as this Pyro. But in comes the cleanup crew. That would be Melon, and just mowing through everything right there. That should stop the cap. We'll see if it will end this round, because look how much time is on the point. Blue has 2 players up. One of them is the Demoman. He could easily jump here, which is going to be doing. Just needs to get a little time on the point. Xenos actually took down 2 right there. Absolutely crazy, but not enough, and Cat will pull out another round victory. Woo, fun. Absolute fun here on Lakeside. Whose camera do we want to get on? We haven't seen a lot of snipes, so we're probably going to watch some of that, but let's get on the fluff cam for now. Rocking that bonk. He's going to have a drink out of that bonk and see some trippy colors. Or not the bonk, anyway, Cola, there you go. As it did manage to get some damage done right there, take out Kirby, but will have to go down in the house. Sometimes it's as much as scouts can do on that opening mid-fight, is just take down the opposing scout. Dust, meanwhile, finishing off a Melon right there and getting in behind the lines. Down goes Yellow and Quiet. Dust does going crazy, doesn't even need his medic on him. He is a one-man wrecking crew in a Gibus, so may have to rename the team. One man in Gibus named Dust. I only assume that they're all men because their name is 9 Men in Gibus. I'm pretty sure everybody on the Cat is also male, even though they're named after, or their abbreviation is a woman's name, but whatever. Pronouns usually don't try to get me too messed up. Of course not. Anyway, here comes that crits. Oh man, Xenos does take down Yellow Quiet while I was rambling about who the heck knows what, but not able to finish off. Oh wait, they did finish off that heavy. We'll see if Red can recover. They didn't finish off Eno because he was just responding and getting there. We'll see if he can't do any work, but a nice reflect and some nice ammo, or some nice minigun ammo coming out from Dust, finishes him off. Meanwhile, Dust gets taken down to a headshot on the point. Where is that sniper? It's a really good angle right here. We'll see if he can continue holding it. That is Meme Dog, it looks like. From Cat, who was doing that. Oh, but in comes Fluff with that Criticola, taking out the med. So down goes Joetta, and Waifu is getting some nice picks as well. There's absolute chaos on the point, but it looks like at the end of all this, Red is not going to have too many players alive, and they will not be able to cap this point. Only one up. Respawns coming in just now, and wow, Blue will hold it. So 9 Men in Gibus holding on by the skin of their teeth, and much to the chagrin of Red Team. We'll see if Cat can recover. They have yet to cap the point this round. Kirby ain't even mad. He's going to get some of those overheals. And I thought he was maybe going to go for a heavy pick or something, but not going to happen. Melon looks like overextending a little bit and goes down to that headshot. Waifu definitely has a pick on these. Both of these snipers have been doing a good job of controlling the heavies. But look at this push from Red. Absolute. It was just really, really messy. It may not turn out so badly for them if they can manage to finish off Joe T. And just, oh my goodness. Blue is almost completely wiped in that encounter, so both teams almost wiped. Red is going to get these respawns, so they will be able to hold on to the point that they just barely capped this time. Really crazy stuff coming out from both sides. They're just trying to hold on best as they can. This is a sign that they're well matched, and not necessarily the classes are well matched, because you can see we have a Spy in first place and a Delma Man in first place on the other team. So some of these classes are pulling weight a little bit more, but look at that bomb, and Patty finally taking out Yellow Quiet with a nice rocket in. Joe T had gone down too, so that will keep those Ubers or crits even. Looks like, I think both teams have been sticking with the minigun that they initially came out with, so yeah, Yellow Quiet will be on that regular Uber gun, and it looks like Joe T's going to stick on that crits. We'll see how it decides to go. Oh man, Patty does take out, he helps out with that pick on the soldier, but in the meantime, Joe T goes down, just an absolute barrage. What do you want to call it? They did just a really good job of surprising that soldier medic combination out of spawn, so that's going to buy Yellow Quiet a bit of an advantage right here. Of course, charging a little bit slower with that. Oh, so close right there. Charging a little bit slower with that regular Uber gun. Let's see if Patty can bomb in again. No, Patty goes down to the mini sentry. Mini sentry doing work. Where is it even at? It is over here, so it has a crazy little angle protecting that area where Patty has been seen quite often. So Red doing a good job holding on right here. Again, a defense for several minutes, or at least been a minute and a half. So nice work. We'll see from the outlines where Blue is gathering, but it looks like Red Soldier is in here trying to pressure. Oh, and Inu does go down, so Patty defends his medic in that regard, but Joe goes down on the point. Joe goes down, and what happened right there? I don't know, but poor Joe, not alive, has this crits barely charged, whereas an Uber is ready and waiting for them when they push onto this point. Oh my goodness, another really strong position here from Cat. Got to keep that medic alive, and it looks like, yeah, Yellow Quiet is just going to sit in this corner with his pyro and his heavy and not move. We'll see if it's a good strategy for now, as Blue doesn't have too much time to waste. Joe T has about 70-ish on crits, and they can't afford to wait for too long right here. Probably will need to send in some suicides for that Uber pop, and then bring in that crits to clean up. Here we go. We do have the scout coming in, but it's not going to be enough. Fluff just goes down immediately. Whereas Blue, they really need to be coming out here. They just can't all wait for the crits. I don't know if this may be too late. The Uber is popped, and that's absolutely not the right move right here from 9 Men in Gibus. No, you got to have that Uber popped first, and then push in. Regardless, Cat takes that round, and we are 3-1. We'll be back after this message from Hypnotoad. Thank you, Hypnotoad, and we are back with the 5th round. It is 3-1, and 9 Men in Gibus now in red have to come back, have to win this in order to force this to another round, and then have to win again in order to force it to another round, because remember, we do play to 4 on King of the Hill. We see Ace actually staying back there quite a bit for Cat, just sending some pills onto the point right there. It doesn't look like he's doing too much damage, and I don't know, I think he needs to be a little bit more aggressive right here. Actually, his pills... Well, never mind, they come in and do some damage and take out Snaz right there. So no Demo Man for Red. They also lost their heavy in the process. Dust went down to Melon, and looks like Cat is going to come out here very aggressive like they did the previous rounds. We'll see if they can cap it first. Again, that is part of their magic, although it wasn't necessarily the case that they had to cap first in order to win that last round. They did a good job coming back and then just holding on for what seemed like forever. But we have both charges ready to go. And I'm trying to see what we got going on here. We have an Uber out of Yellow Quiet. That is no new story, and the Uber does get popped as the crits come in, so Joti was running those crits. Oh my goodness, this is not going to end well for Red. That is just more devastation out of Cat on to poor 9 Men in Gibus. They popped that crits, thought they were in the clear, but no, that Uber is ready and waiting to go. Yellow Quiet, though, does go down to a headshot. We're going to get some sniper action on camera for sure this time, because snipers often have way too much fun on this map. As you can see, Melon right there just took about half damage and had to run away. So Waifu looking to finish it off, but not really able to. Oh, maybe? No, Melon has full health right now. So Red, with that heavy falling back and that medic down, decided to push in. Looks like they will be able to take this. Some nice axe action. Oh, say that 3 times fast. Action out of the pyro right there for 9 Men in Gibus, and they do manage to take this point. We'll see. Patty is jumping in here, trying to get the med. Some nice air blasting action, and will be denied right there. That's ZG. I'm sorry about that. ZG is blue, blue soldier right now. Red, of course, is now 9 Men in Gibus. Patty is their soldier. So a little bit, of course, that comes from switching sides to maintain evenness. But, oh, in comes the crits. Oh, but there was a Demo Man in the water. No, he does go down. Wow, Ace going down. Fluff coming in there and actually helping out. So the crit's not what they wanted it to be, but it could have been much worse. They managed to keep Joe T alive in a very precarious situation, so they can't be too mad about that, I guess. Looks like Dust changed his hat, so alright, why not? Remember, we are 3-1. Cat in the lead. You can see all blue team is coming out of here, and that's not gonna be good when we have this soldier right in on them. Patty did put down his couple some damage, and Sinaz actually finished off Yellow Quiet in the bathroom right there. Oh, that's not the word. Bathhouse. There we go. In the bathhouse. So blue coming out of that choke and that narrow tunnel was not a good idea. We'll see if Red can continue holding on because they're kind of scattered right now in this hold. Looking a little bit better as combo is getting together. No, Dust is really, really hurt right now. There you go. He's finally get some heals on as Blue looks like they are going to be pushing in. I think we have a pause. We'll be right back. Unpause as Red is pushing in with this crits where everybody in Blue is in this bathhouse, and down goes Ace, down goes Melon. Med is still alive. Oh my goodness. Yellow Quiet is not long for this world and does go down. A really unfortunate pause right there, and it looks like they didn't have warning, so quick PSA, always warn the other team if you're gonna pause. It's yeah, you just gotta do that. It's one of those things. It's gentlemanly and womanly, ladylike and gentlemanly at the same time to tell your opposing team and stuff like that. So regardless, that is how it went down. We'll see if 9 men and Gibus can continue holding on. Remember, they have to win this in order to keep in this game. Oh man, Yellowstone going down again. Waifu, I think somebody accused him of aimbotting, so we're gonna have to get on his camera, because if you get accused of aimbotting, that's how you know you're doing well. Always a compliment for snipers. So Cat having a hard time getting in here, having trouble penetrating these offensive or these defensive perimeters, but I don't think they're going to be able to do so, as we do have this 100% Uber ready to go for Joe T, or it's a crits of course. They will pop it, and see now's coming down there with the stickies, clearing off the point. Oh, but Blue is in there enough. They just need to, wow, they were able to cap it. Absolutely crazy right there, but a lot of Blue players going down, and anyone who survived, like Inu, had taken a lot of damage. Oh, we do have the Spy on the point going for some stabs, but he will be taking a pill to the face. Also took damage from that mini sentry gun, and that will be 3-2, killing adorable children still in, or killing adorable teenagers still in the lead. I want to watch the Ace Cam again. I'm curious to see if his rollout last time was not typical, or atypical if you will. He took a very passive role, and yeah, he's not doing as many jumps as we saw from Sinaz. Definitely okay with just playing this more passive demo man. Has got to warn about that scout in on the combo, but Fluff is not gonna be able to do too much. And just look how passive Blue is here. So Cat not playing aggressive this time. What is up with that is the question. Oh, Yellowstone going, Yellow Quiet, sorry, going down to Waifu. All right, I promise we'll get on the Waifu cam. 9 men and Gibus just coming out here with guns ablazing for sure in this round, in this half, knowing that the key to Cat's success has definitely been capping first. So looks like 9 men in Gibus will be able to cap first. We'll see if that dictates the rest of this round. Oh man, Waifu is going nuts. That's already 2K that we've seen. He actually had that medic kill before that, so he's at least on the 3K streak. We'll see if he can't get some more honey for that bread and butter. Oh, misses one shot, but he definitely wants that medic. He actually gets some crits. Why not? Why not? Crits coming into the bathhouse, finishes off Melon, and the Chaos Yellow Quiet going down as well. So 9 men in Gibus looking so strong right now. Perfect execution of that crits, and with a little bit of sniping on top of it. I believe that's snipe a million for Waifu, so does have to fall back from the point, because that pesky mini sentry, the sniper's worst nightmare, but little help from Pyro takes it out. Did Waifu go down? No, Waifu is still alive. He's wearing that Razorback, which tells a little story about maybe why opposing Spy is having trouble taking him out. I just want to look at opposing Spy real quick. Tear, who we've not seen a lot of, actually is leading team in points right now, so we'll probably have to get on Tear's cam, but we did see a lot of action out. Oh, is that Ahmed? I don't know. The name switches. I'm not sure, but regardless, he definitely has to keep that pressure on Waifu, who's just been dominant this half. Has come out of nowhere, seemingly. Actually had some good picks the first half, but this half has just been ridiculous. Dirty. So here is Tur, probably going to be spotted out right here, or at least, I don't know, Red. We do have the Pyro doing some spy checking, but not going to be enough to protect poor Dust right here. He does go down to the backstab. Dispenser is sapped. We'll see if that's enough for Blue to push in on, and it looks like the Uber was forced right there. They're not going to be in a great position, but oh my goodness, only 60 seconds left. Crits does come down. Blue are able to step over those crit stickies, but in comes a soldier from behind. Waifu finish off Yellow Quiet. It's just Melon, not going to be able to withstand all that explosive damage, and I don't think Waifu has died at all. We'll get on the, oh my goodness. I don't think Waifu has died this round, guys. That is not something you want if you are a... I mean, that's obviously something amazing for him, but again, for the other team, that's absolutely inexcusable. You have to take down the sniper who's just been absolutely dominant. You have to... oh my goodness, either send in the scout, pressure him, send in the spy. Counter sniping, of course, is the way to go. With map like Viaduct or Lakeside, you have the sniper battlements that you can send your soldier in on to bomb, but not going to happen, at least this round. So we'll be right back after this pause. Holy long pause, Batman. Consider yourself lucky you didn't have to sit through that, but regardless, that is going to be the end of the round. 9 men and Gibus take it again. So we are tied 3-3 after all those computer problems. Hopefully Cat is set up and ready to bring it this round, although it looks like their scout may have a bit of a ping issue. I don't know, we will see. This all comes down to this last round, and we will hold our breaths and wait, of course. Remember, the HUD is going to be a little broken, so just enjoy the ride, I guess. In comes Tear, taking down 2 on the point. Actually was able to get the heavy right there, but the medic is still alive for Red. Unfortunately, Yellow Quiet did go down, so we'll just be respawning now. Neither team being as aggressive as they have been previous rounds. Looks like Cat gonna, this time they are being a little bit more aggressive. Oh, but in comes those crits. Sina's doing a ton of damage right there, but Inu finishing him off before he could do too much, but doesn't matter. Joti goes down to Shrubas, who comes in behind. And wow, a really odd mid-fight right here, that the fact that Chris was able to get up and then execute it and then not. Looks like it's going to finally end up in 9 men in Gibus's favor as they do control the point for the first time. Whacker had a nice reflect there on Sina's. A soldier's rocket killed the demo. That's never fun right there. But you got to be a little bit proud of that. Anyway, Red... That is 9 men in Gibus. Okay positioning, I guess, but it's need a little bit more presence on this path that leads to the bathhouse, which you can obviously, Blue is able to get these flanks. Oh man, sending rockets just down Joti's ways. That's never a good sign, and puts their medic in a very precarious position. We'll see if 9 men in Gibus decide to do anything to combat this, but it looks like they're just sending their scout there, and Fluff alone will not be able to do it. Blue is able to gather their forces, gather what I can only assume is a crits, an Uber, because Red is usually running the crits. So we'll see that crits comes down in the bathhouse. Oh my goodness, but it looks like Med already went down right there. Yellow Quiet is back by the choke from the tunnel. However, somebody is on the point trying to get this cap. May not last very long though, as just absolutely no support. Was that a headshot in midair? I think it was. Waifu is just being ridiculous right now. Absolutely ridiculous. And has a little celebration smile, I could only assume that is in chat. I gotta be honest, I'm not completely sure what waifu means, even though I know it's a thing. Anyway, Blue comes in here. They are getting a little panicky, and Melon overextends because of that. Jumped and not able to stay alive right there, but Blue team was able to capture it right there. Shubas and Whacker on the point, just putting a little pressure, and were able to take it, even though I don't think they had the Uber or the player advantage. Definitely no Uber or anything right there. Terror taken down Dust, so the Heavy having a bit of a hard time staying alive this run. That's the second time he's been backstabbed. I really wish I could figure out the time. Try to refresh HUD, but of course it doesn't work when there's a really, really long pause like that. Oh, well, we'll deal with it. We are gamers. We can get through anything, right? Right. Anyway, 9 men in Gibus has found that the momentum they've been carrying this entire half is falling away as Cat is just now getting things going. That addition of Shroombus, maybe the scout, will help them out in this, but they lose a lot of players on the point right there. And Red gonna come and try to take advantage of this. Well, you know what? That combo is there with that Uber, so Red is going to have a bad time. When you walk into an Uber, you're gonna have a bad time. And we'll see. They are still able to hold this, but Spy in here behind. Is he even getting... No. Okay, some nice defense ace there with some stickies to anticipate his moves. Scout in on the point. Does take a down ace right there, so this combo needs to get out of here because Medic is a very... Again, precarious situation. Where did the medic go? Nope. Yellow Quiet went down. Not having the HUD is so annoying, but you gotta do with what you gotta do, or something like that. So we'll see. As Cat still holding on to the point, 9 men in Gibus, looking a little scattered right here. What happened to them? What happened? Where's Waifu, the sniper that carries? Lost Star now is actually carrying, so these assassin classes doing some major work. You can see Terror has been tearing it up as well, so both teams' assassin classes have been having way too much fun, and that just wreaks havoc for medics. As you can see, Yellow Quiet goes down, but that was actually Fluff who got up in his business. So there's not going to be an Uber, there's not going to be a heavy on this point. Oh man, Lost Star takes down the Whacker and the Pyro, so no Air Blast or anything like that. And in comes 9 men in Gibus, and they will be able to take this point back. So victory for them at last in this round. A big scout pick on the med, and then a nice backstab as well. We'll see what kind of hold they decided to take on this. I do really like what Patty's doing here. This is an advanced, or not advanced, but this is a very aggressive, I guess you could say advanced offensive hold, that pushing through the tunnel and just trying to figure out that choke. You got to have people on the ground though too, because there's another choke as well. Obviously, some of these places in Lakeside just very choky, but then you also have this a very high skybox which can lend itself to jumpers, as we've seen Patty having a good time with. So we have less than 16 seconds left for both teams. We'll see if Red can hang on. They have more time to hang on for, but 9 men in Gibus might just be able to do this. Their med is still up, but wherever Joe T is, how is his crits is the question. And that crits though, what will it mean against Yellow Quiet? We have 30 seconds left for Red to hold on here. Blue's just going to mow through. Red just doesn't feel like they can contest at this point. And oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Yikes. Hopefully this crit is close for Red Team. Of course, we can't figure it out, but he's about 60-70%, so this may not happen. What is Blue on is the question. Probably that regular Uber, but I think Yellow Quiet did go down, so there's not going to be an Uber for them like there was last time. This is going to be a very difficult hold for Cat, as they are just piling onto this point right now. Not a whole lot of strategy right at this point. On the point, another backstab from Tear takes down the heavy dust. Oh my goodness. Lost their medic in the process, so 9 med in Gibus not looking very good right now, as Blue medic has responded. Yellow Quiet is on this point, getting those heals, but in comes the Spy, taking down Melon. So little of their own Spy action right there, but Cat finally pulls out a round victory in this half, and that's going to be the game. So a nice comeback after all the pauses and what nonsense. But look at these scores for a second. These Spies, they really picked it up this time around. Waifu again had a great round, but not as great as his previous 2 rounds. And then of course I do think Shrubus coming in at the end had a little something to do with Cat's comeback. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. If you have a match you want to see casted, this is new, definitely hit me up at kiptf2@gmail.com. I have a new email address. I know it's very strange, but it was time. So definitely hit me up there, or you can follow me and tweet me on Twitter. I am at kiptf2. Everything is at kiptf2 except YouTube. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching, and have a good day.